for the man every night
And we're live.
and I never lost 1 minute of sleep.
Worry about the
Where
way things might
things
be.
might have been. Big wheels keep
Oh,
on turning.
don't start singing. The signal gonna go out.
Such a hater.
I'm not. As everyone join in, please say hello. Let us know you're here. Say hello in the comments.
Oh, that's
Make our
annoying.
guests feel welcome. No, it's fine. Well, I got my screen smaller. I'm about to say it's fine. Try it again. Try again. Put them back on.
So,
You gotta. I don't have a ring light this time. Let me move this hotel lamp. Let's see.
it's so dark in here without it.
I used to
Without it,
have
it's
one.
super dark. So I pulled this out the box. Look at that.
Hi, everybody. Please say hello as y'all are joining.
Please say hello. We got Yolanda on. Hello.
Hello.
Hey,
Oh, we got
Lana.
somebody saying, "Hey, sissy poo, sissy
Hey,
poo."
Nana.
And Vicky on. Hello.
Hey, Vicky.
Hi.
Somebody named Miss Mia Tia
Hey,
Williams. Hello.
Hey, Mika, you came.
Oh, Tierra got a fan club. Let me find out. Oh, hey, look. Let me find out.
Hey,
It always
Tiara
be the
fans.
They're my fan.
And we got Sam on. Hey,
Hey,
Sam.
Sam.
How you doing? She said, "Hey, friend." I'm gonna speak to her. No, let me stop.
Oh,
Hi,
yeah.
girl.
Fran does know my sister before me.
Hmm. She's
Friend know
my
everybody.
friend.
All right. Thank y'all for joining in. We're gonna play the intro so folks can share, and we'll be back. We need to- okay.
Welcome to Occasional Talk. We enjoy life, laughs, and shenanigans. I am your girl, Miss Cassie B.
And I'm Sunshine. I don't know why she's trying to act. Welcome. Chaz, check your mic settings while I'm talking. Welcome. Thanks everyone for joining so far. As you can see, we got some guests on tonight, and we're just gonna have a little bit of fun tonight. It's not gonna get well, I always say it's not gonna get too serious, but it usually do. But we're just gonna have some fun tonight and talk about some various topics and things of that nature. So before we get started, how about you guys introduce yourselves? So, friend, we're gonna start with you.
Oh gosh. Hi guys. I'm Francesca. Glad you guys came.
That's it.
Yeah,
All right.
I mean, what do you want me to say?
What
All right,
else?
go ahead,
You want to know
Tia.
something else? I'm
Go,
Tiara.
go ahead.
Right. That's all we got for you.
Oh, well, thank y'all so much for joining us tonight. Joe, you saying whatever already? We ain't even said nothing yet. And then Stella said, hello. So again,
Hey.
thank you for
Girl.
joining. We always start with a foreplay, and Chassis B is first.
Okay, so my question is, do y'all know what a soggy biscuit is?
Like when a biscuit get wet.
Like with mayonnaise.
No.
I mean, not mayonnaise, but molasses.
Is this a dirty question?
It is.
Well,
Of course it is. Of course.
Maybe pertaining to the female genitalia, if it
Go ahead and say the words here.
Yeah. She trying to be so good. She trying to be so good. Oh Lord. What is it, Chaz?
Okay. So I heard this the other day. I was listening to Hard or Soft podcast and I was like, oh my gosh. So a soggy biscuit is when a group of men masturbate onto a biscuit and whoever is the last one to ejaculate on it has to eat the biscuit.
Oh, heck no. Oh. What? That's a thing? Why is that a thing?
It is a thing and I am disgusted.
Did you find that on Urban Dictionary?
If you Google it, it is on like the porn sites, y'all. I almost went down a rabbit hole and I was disgusted the whole time. I was like, yes, it is a thing and people actually do it.
Does somebody make these biscuits or are they from the store?
Because that makes a difference.
I'm just, you said you went down a rabbit hole, so I thought you might have.
They Popeyes biscuits because you know them things already dry, so they try to moisten it up a little bit.
Oh, no, you didn't. No, you didn't. At least Popeye biscuit better than that KFC biscuit. That's just straight chalk. It's just, I mean, how y'all make them things.
I haven't had KFC's, but Popeyes is dry.
It is. Woo.
Oh man, somebody had said it's a wet cooch. So I guess they were
That's what I thought.
trying to say. And of course, some people showing their curiosity. Vicky said a yeast infection.
Okay.
You say cottage cheese biscuit.
Some people said, girl, bye. We got some folks with the vomit mouth. D said, ain't no way. D supposed to be on the podcast. I'm going to call out. Robert said, what kind of gay stuff is that? I got nothing.
Exactly.
We don't keep shame. We don't keep shame.
You know, we don't.
We don't? Okay. Y'all ain't telling me that. Let me make a note.
We be shaming sometimes. We be shaming.
Yeah, I'm about to say Chastity. Yeah, I be having a private chat. Her, shut up. Shut up. All right, so for mine, I got a little video. It's 59 seconds long. It's kind of long, but I wanted us to discuss it.
This gonna piss a lot of y'all off listening. What? But I just got to be very honest with it. When I thought about it, I was like, wait a minute. If you in the sports, if you the leader of the team and the team loses, they gonna come at you, right? Because you the leader. You the quarterback. If we the leader of the community, and if black women are so out of control, or modern women are so out of control, then ain't that on us? Yeah. Like, didn't we drop the ball some fucking where? Because when I think about it, like, we are the least, if we're just talking about black men and black women, we are less educated than them. Yeah. And it's getting to the point where we even starting to make less money than them. Yeah. I don't think we even in a fucking position to hold them accountable. Hold each other accountable. Let them hold each other accountable, and then we kind of come back and meet in the middle.
All right, thoughts. Of course, this stemmed from Kevin Samuels. Let him rest in
Ugh,
peace, I
we don't
guess.
speak that name.
But it's gonna stems from Kevin Samuels and this whole, women being high value and blase blase and stuff, whatever. So that's where it stemmed from. But what do y'all think about the comments? Tia, I'll let you go first this time.
Just throw her out there.
Right. Like, I won't put that.
To me, my family, my friends, and the Lord hold me accountable. I didn't elect any man or group of men to hold me or the whole of all women accountable. And if they did, there's no set of standards. Every man's standard is different. So I mean, who would be setting that? I don't know. That's
Right.
not how I look. I don't think it's men's responsibility, and I don't even understand why it would be a discussion.
Right.
Not amongst men, unless they're
Right.
discussing holding their own women accountable. Like, there's no women in the conversation to even moderate that. That could just go anywhere.
Right. What about you, friend?
Look at Fran's face.
I mean, I just didn't understand where he was coming from. Like, I took it as maybe he used the wrong terminology. Maybe he was talking about even bringing their portion to the table to even meet the level of woman that they're looking for. Like, considering what he said as a Black woman as a standard. You know, we're educated, we have these jobs, we have this power. So in my head, I'm thinking, okay, he's not even using the right terminology, because holding somebody accountable, I mean, like Kiara said, that doesn't make sense. You should be able to hold yourself accountable as an adult. You know.
I agree.
What about you, Chess?
So for me, I agree with what he said as far as the men that go out there and be on this Kevin Samuels type of platform where they feel like they try to live by everything that he used to say. But I agree with what Tiara and Fran said, because at the end of the day, like, who is to hold me accountable? I got to hold myself accountable, not these men. But to the men that feel like that they have to hold women accountable, then that conversation is to them, because a lot of them are less educated and make less money, and a lot of them did drop the ball. And so they shouldn't be having these types of conversations until they get their shit together.
Right. Yeah, I definitely y'all said it all. It ain't much more for me to add, but I mean, I feel like we can hold each other accountable to a certain extent. I feel, and the reason why I say that is because a lot of people complain about people not holding up their end, but then they're still with them, or they still date them, or they still in relationships, or they make excuses for them. Like, if you dating someone in early stages and you already know that they're not ready, or they may be the person for you, but if they're not ready, then why are we not saying as people, as grown folk, oh, okay, yeah, I think I'm attracted to you. I think we can have something, but we need to do some self-work first and then come back. And that's, to me, that's holding me accountable. Anything else y'all talking about some BS. But I do feel like us as grown folk, sometimes we, out of our mouth, we say somebody need to be a certain way to be in a relationship, but then our actions say something different. But then we're mad at them because we're allowing it. But it really ain't their fault. They showed you who they was. You the one,
that man ain't never kept a job.
Decided to do. Right. The first 4 kids he had before you, he wasn't taking care of. Why you mad he ain't taking care of your child? Like, let's just be real. Like, you already knew.
So there was a little piece in there. He said women hold women accountable and men hold men accountable. And that might work a little better, at least especially the people in your circle. Not somebody outside being like, what you need to do. Be like, you don't even know me like that. But, you know, it's my brother or my sister or my best friend or something. Like, well, you know, Tiara, they're kind of crazy. I'm like, oh, it is. I'm sorry.
I'd be like, no, it won't.
Oh man, but holding somebody accountable and then just preaching at them, as we say in the church, is two different things. Though, like you got to have some weight behind it. You can't sit here and tell me not to be a thought pocket, and you were just thought pocketed on the couch yesterday at your girlfriend's house. Like you got to have some weight
behind it. Not as I do, baby. Do as I say, not as I do.
Did that work when your mama was telling you not to do something and you were sneaking out doing it because she was doing it? Did it work?
I didn't sneak out. I didn't have to sneak out. My mama let us go out.
What'd you say, Tara?
I didn't sneak out either, but I didn't go out and do nothing crazy. I was in the house anyway. But if I wanted to go out, I could have went.
Yeah, my mama, she was cool. As long as you didn't touch that thermostat, she didn't care what we did.
You know what?
You touch that thermostat, she'll wake up and be 30 people in the living room. Like, y'all in here having a party. Calm down and turn that air back up so I can go back to sleep.
Well, I didn't have that luxury, so I did sneak out. But we're not gonna go there. That's another story for another day. Robert said, "Facts. Run your own." I think he corrected it later. You run your own race. Run your own race. That's facts. That's facts.
Yeah.
Tiana, is that how you say her name, Tara? I'm sorry.
Yeah,
she said, Tiana. Okay. She said, I went out and made Tierra be my lookout. She was the lookout. She was holding you down. P.O.P.
I got y'all back. If I say I got your back, I have it. That don't mean I'm gonna participate though. We might talk about it later. Come back. I hold people accountable, but you know, I'm not a policeman.
I ain't mad at it.
That's funny. All right, well, that was our foreplay for tonight. Thank you, ladies, so much. For the rest of the night, we are going to do what we call our version of Jeopardy. And it's not really about the points. It's not really who gonna win. I ain't gonna ask you what the county of, some Lakeys. It don't even make sense. But anyway, the point of it is just to draw conversation out about different topics that's surrounding us and our communities and things of that nature. So I'm the host, of course, and I made it, so I can't participate. But we share my screen, and you guys are gonna go for it. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Have a look. All right. So the categories that we have is this appropriate? Analyze this. Dating is hard, and true or nah. So Chassis B, I got you first on the board. Which one you going for?
Let's go with true or nah for 100.
All right. True or nah? 80% of men are considered attractive.
Nah, no.
It was the way you sung it for me. But she was correct. Study states that only 20% of men are considered physically attractive.
That's
y'all
low.
Agree with that? That's real low.
Okay, because I was seeing about 17 of them downstairs.
You know what? Yeah, I thought that was kind of low, and I don't really know how factual it is, but some would.
I want to know what the percentage of the 17 do they look good, or is the 20% making sense?
That was cute.
Oh, see, 17 men and they look good. Yeah, that percentage is low.
Yeah, well, we need to know how many people is in Cleveland before we make that analysis. That might be the only 17 here.
And what people were in this, study. I mean, it just depends.
Right.
Everybody's different. I was talking about attractiveness with some coworkers earlier today, and they were just very different, from my own. So it depends on who you ask. What if they ask, like, I don't know, 120-year-olds about, I don't know, 140 and up year old men? They'd be like,
I don't know.
Right. Considered physically attractive.
I mean, I think that's based on your own, like what you want as a
Mhm.
person. You know,
Well,
some
then
people
that
don't
don't count.
consider some people don't consider physical at all. I mean, I don't know. Physical is usually not first when I was dating first on my list. You had to have, you know, a little bit of more than just being physical. Oh,
That
I
got
ain't
to
gonna
be
say
the
and say
first thing.
It's on
If
the
I'm
list.
not, if
sometimes
I'm
people
not
swagger.
physically attracted to you, I am not gonna
Nah,
talk to you.
I mean, when I say physical, I mean like they're very good looking people. Sometimes physical could be they just got good swagger. I mean, a lot of people think Jay-Z fine, looking like Joe Campbell.
Don't you be talking about Beyonce's husband like that on her internet. We are not gonna do that. I done told you now.
We are not doing
We do not do Jay-Z slander here.
right.
Okay, so Jay-Z's
Okay.
not attractive physically to you, but since the physical attractiveness isn't a thing, then overall he will be a great catch.
Cause pheromones can come off as physical attraction. You could be the pheromones can make you feel like somebody looks good.
Mhm.
Scientifically is what they say.
Mm-hmm.
That don't mean their face is that they fine.
Mhm.
It's just you physically attracted to them. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like
Mm-hmm.
it's a difference.
They cute. They ain't fine.
They ain't
I feel you.
fine. And when people did this study, they probably was thinking about Denzel. Well, I don't think Denzel did great, but I'm sorry, you know what I'm saying? They probably was thinking of somebody who
Doing
looks
a
a
whole lot
certain
of
way.
black men slander. I don't like
I
this.
mean, this evening.
First of all, I did not slander. I just said I didn't like him. I didn't say he wasn't. Y'all might. I'm just saying. Lord Jesus. Let's move on. I didn't get on my nerves. Robert said, dang. Yeah. LFS said most women look beyond the physical. That's true. I think
Mhm.
so. A lot of men don't think so, but I think so.
In
Mhm.
order for me to continue talking to you, though, I gotta be like, yeah, you cute or whatever.
Mhm.
I can continue my conversation.
Mhm.
But
'Cause
sometimes
somebody
the
can
more you
find- Oh, go ahead.
I'm sorry, I was laughing at Tiana's thing.
she said
She said,
okay, hold on. Let me move down. F said confidence is attractive. That's facts.
Mhm. Mhm.
That's
Mhm.
true.
That's true.
That's
You know
true.
what I'm saying?
That is true.
Tiana said, I ain't never had them kind of pheromones. well, what was you about to say, Tierra, when I cut you off? I'm sorry.
I don't know.
Oh man. All right. TT, you next. I put TT down here.
I'm next.
Mm-hmm.
You know, let's go. Dating is hard for 300.
Let's go in there.
Mm-hmm.
The social media. Oh, does social media impact dating?
Yes.
This is true.
Yes.
The answer was yes. Why do y'all feel like this is the case? Y'all folks that are dating, everybody but me. Why? How does social media impact dating?
I think you can see it. I mean, that first, what you call it, putting the icebreaker. Y'all call it something else, but the icebreaker type thing that you did, Donna, was about Kevin Samuels, and I think that's impacted. So even, you know, I know there's people say you didn't see the whole thing, but people don't even have to see the whole thing.
Right.
I'm not interested in the whole thing, but still a 2-minute clip, you know, and I heard that in dating, like repeated back to me, like according to such and such. I'm like, according to who? You gonna quote this to me right now? So I think it does. And on the other side, still for women too, because I've seen a lot of stuff on social media that's like, what if he don't do this and this, I'm not going. I'm like, oh, okay, is that what we doing? You know, and then you'll keep, you know, seeing it. And so since I've worked with younger people like college and high school and stuff, you can like see them like saying the same thing, stuff that they see on social media. And then those girls are gonna be women who then think the same things are posted on social media, and it'll just be a little cycle impacting everybody.
Right. What you think, Francesca?
Oh, I was gonna say the same thing. Like literally, people see this stuff online and they take this word for word. This is it. This is how we should date. It's social media is so influential.
Mm.
So
Yeah, that's true.
God
That's
help us
true.
all out here in these streets.
You got anything to add, Chase and B?
Yeah, I mean, I agree, and I also think between that man that we shall not name and the city girls saying that men should pay for women and buy them things and all this kind of stuff in order to spend time with them. A lot of girls feel like that's what dating is, and that's not necessarily dating. And the city girls are actually dating, like they out here really dating, and
Mm.
why all their fans are talking about buy me this and do this and all this kind of stuff, and they ain't getting it.
Mm. Mm. So you saying the city girls are in relationships?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and they advising people like that? Oh, okay.
But they not advising people. They just making music, and people are trying
That's
to
true.
live by it, but they're not even living by what they
Right.
make, by the music that they
Yeah.
make.
Come on here, like
Yeah.
rapping and them drugs. Mm-hmm.
Right. Yolanda agreed. She said yes. Tiana said yes, way too much in my opinion. She also said people want the facade of a happy relationship without the work. Honey, that's a mouthful. That is a whole mouthful. Sam says social media doesn't impact my relationship because I don't publish it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I mean it might. That's true. Robert said, "Yep, as much as porn impact sex." I don't know about that. It's because you watching it. That don't mean never mind. And then Tiana said, "My young Miami got Diddy."
Do she though? I guess sometimes
That's why I say, do she?
on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Because his heart is still with Kim.
Yeah.
Godly. All right. Friend, what you choosing?
Oh Lord, it's my God. Okay, hold on, let's see. Is this appropriate for 500?
Ooh.
Go big, go big, go big. Is it appropriate to ask for sex on the first date?
Yes.
Huh? Hell no.
You said no?
You have to
I
ask.
don't know you. Your pee, where's Ben?
Oh man. So this was kind of a trick question. I'm gonna have to put you down to a negative, friend. This was trying to a a trick question. The answer that the expert says yes if that's your expectation.
See,
What?
ask.
Sis says on. It should say before. You want to get there. When the check comes,
This is true too.
We're like, so after we leave Olive Garden, you gonna let me get that 39? That's what you're supposed to say.
Sierra completely right though. That should be if that's your expectation to do it on the first date, that should be a conversation before y'all even get there. Because you might be wasting your time. You wasting your time.
Because I can let you know beforehand.
Right? I'm so glad you asked me that. No, sir.
You ain't even got to waste your little coins because it ain't gonna happen.
Right, exactly. Oh man. But yeah, Sale said over here talking about yes, test drive. I'm done. I'm weak. Yolanda said no because you need to get to know each other first. I mean, that's
exactly.
People ain't living. Don't do that. Look at Chase on hand. I can't.
You can wait 3 months and still not know that man or woman.
You can wait 3 years and still not know somebody. FS said we live in a world where sex is just a regular act of lust and pleasure. I mean, that's true.
I don't see the problem.
Of course you don't. Go ahead and pick what you picking.
Let's go. We analyze this for 500.
All right, go big, go big, go big. So, oh, that's supposed to be why, y'all. Why don't men want to settle?
Mm. Go ahead,
Girl,
Jess.
I don't know, man. What do you mean by settle? Do you mean like settle down or settle for just
Settle
being in a
down.
relationship? Okay, settle down. Maybe it's because they're not ready to just leave their hat in one house. They want to be a rolling stone. Wherever they lay their hat is their home. And right now, I'm not ready to lay it down right here every day, baby girl. I want to
Why
also
not,
lay it
baby
down across the
girl?
street.
Baby girl, what you talking to people on Medicare, baby girl? I'm sorry. All right.
I
So
might
that so this is the picture that I found. It said, "Men be like, I'm finally ready to settle."
I mean, this is fact. This is fact. Why would that issue when you cripple though? Why you? Why?
But that's not true. Shadon's husband was ready to settle down.
He old too.
You know what? I'm done. I'm done with her. I'm so done.
Love you, Chris.
If you on here, you better get her. You better burn her. Okay. You better get her. But research actually says is that it's not that men don't want to settle, they don't know what they want.
That's a fact.
Oh, I don't know. Is that a fact, man? Do you not know what you want? Do we need to help y'all get a list together?
I ain't got time. I ain't got time. Right here, take that right down on a piece of paper what your pros and cons are. Ain't nobody got time for that mess. You better figure it out.
You know what? You might need it. Don't do that. Don't do that. Tiana said, some men just not ready, and that's fine, but say that.
Amen. Come on.
Amen.
I'm snapping on that. I'm snapping on
it.
Amen. Say it for the people in the back. I'm all the way in Cleveland, so I need you to say it a little louder. A little louder. D said because they getting that sex on the first date.
Period.
It's like I ain't even having sex. But
they test drove it and they decided no, it's not.
They don't want no kill.
What it means to kill.
They was like, well, I got to buy the cow when I get in the milk. They ain't got to buy it. So.
Oh man, FS said they do only on their terms. Chris said, "Really now? I'm gonna need you burn her harder than that." Sam said, "Chastity, don't do her and him that way. You wrong for that." Thank you, Sam.
It's all shits and giggles. All shits and giggles. I'm just playing.
He said, "I knew what I wanted and got what I wanted." I know that's right.
Yeah.
Sam said, "I know what I want, and it's in action now." I know that's right, Sam.
I know that's right.
Look, Amanda said, "Don't be coming for her for those pros and cons list, people." Don't be doing that. Don't be coming for her. All right, TT, you next.
Three's looking good. Let's go for is this appropriate for 300?
All right. Is it appropriate for a man? That's supposed to say a man take care of a woman. Y'all can tell I was rushing. Is it appropriate for a man to take care of a woman? Sorry for the grammar.
In certain situations, yes.
It was a trick question.
It was a trick question.
It was a trick question. Like I said, the points don't matter. But I guess the view of this, no, people should take care of each other. So many people focus on what a man's role is in a relationship and what a woman's role is in a relationship. How can we discuss how we can take care and partner and take care of each other?
That's
So what
a great
do
answer. That was going to be what I was going to add on, but you flipped it too fast. I don't like Steve. See, this doesn't even say. This doesn't say a why. It's just a man and a woman. It's missing the relationship part and everything.
Right.
Cheated me.
Exactly.
You know what? It always be the losers that want to analyze everything.
I demand a recount.
Oh man. I'm sorry. FS said yes, of course. Sam said if it is in the agreement. I know that's right, agreement. All right.
What agreement?
If
The Lord's
it's I get so when he said that, what I thought of, he's somebody had got on our podcast before. I don't remember who it was, but he said people go wrong because they think when people treat relationships as business deals is wrong, but you really have to treat relationship as a business deal, meaning get all the fine print out the way. You agree with that?
I guess.
I mean, I guess if that's on the list, we can do it. I want to take care of my partner though, and I do want my partner to take care of me.
Right.
Same.
Right. And then FS said both should have roles. That's true. And question said that. I mean, Chris said that question should be: is a man expected to take care of a woman? That's true.
Or it would be as a husband expected to take care of a wife. Some of that stuff just don't be applying to me if you're dating or if you're in just like a regular relationship. We 3 months in, I mean, you got to lower the expectations to me. Now, if this is, my husband and my wellness affects, both of us in the household or something like that, my financial wellness or, physical wellness or something like that, then, taking care of me is technically taking care of us. But I mean, if, we've been dating a couple months, I'm not expecting, you to come all out the way to help me or to take care of me. I am taking care of myself. But then sometimes that's frowned upon too, got it all.
Right. I was going to say.
Man come in and take care of
another conversation right there. That's a whole
conversation. I had a situationship dissolve because I felt like he wanted me to allow him to take care of me. And I was like, he'd be like, what you need? I'd be like, I don't need anything. I got it. But I mean, if you want to do something for me, just do it. Don't ask me because I mean, my light bill needs to be paid, but I'm not going to ask you to pay the light bill because I'm going to pay it myself. But if you want to pay it, just go ahead and give me the money and pay for it. But I'm not going to, you need anything? No, I'm fine. We're good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right. Sam said you have to talk about your expectations because if you don't, it will fail due to false hopes. Ain't that true? Sometimes people talk about it and still be falsely hoped. I don't understand why. He told you he didn't want no kids. Why you surprised when y'all 10 years in and you want a baby and you don't? Then you don't
smiling when the baby commercials come on. So he might
really. That's good. FS said, "Don't play a role you weren't casted for." Girl, you preaching.
Girl, come
on, man.
You preaching up in here tonight. Okay.
Put that on a shirt.
Chris said, what exactly does it mean by taking care of? I think that's dependent upon individual relationships. I think Tiara said that. Like, it's not a blanket what I need for me to be taken care of, what Chastity need to be taken care of, what Fred need, what Tiara. I think everybody's version of what taking care of is different. And I feel like that's part of what's wrong with the dating pool as well. I mean, I'm not in it, but from what I've seen, everybody trying to treat marriage like it's gonna be the same across the board. Every wife gonna be the same. Every husband gonna be the same. It don't work like that. You gotta do what's best for your household.
Right. That's true. Because like even down to I'll see. I saw a video recently where somebody was saying that if a woman doesn't cook and clean, she will probably be single forever. And I was like, that's not true. My aunt, she doesn't cook and she don't clean. That heifer done been married twice. Her first husband died and she got married again. Both of those men cooked and cleaned for her. They did everything for her. So I was like, that's a lie, because this woman done beat the odds twice.
That's real though.
That's true.
That's real.
It's based on what you need and what you want.
Right, exactly. Tiana was agreeing with FS. I think about for the casket part. Sorry. And then Chris said, my wife doesn't have to ask me for anything ever. I do for her, and not only for her, but for myself.
Oh,
Yeah, trying to
did you see
up.
that, Lord? Oh, I was kidding. Add it to my list.
Y'all can't see it, but she over there taking notes. She just got a real Alicia, I'm sorry if I pronounced that incorrectly, said it should never be one-sided. Both should take care of each other spiritually, emotionally, physically, etc. These areas grow as the relationship grows, hopefully. I think that's true. I think you grow.
That's true. Yeah. Yep.
That's true. That's true. All right. Let's move on. Where we at? Fran, you next. Pick one.
I thought I just picked one. I ain't picked one.
No, that was TT had that one.
Oh Lord, girl. Okay, here we go. Let me see. Let me do 300. Analyze that for 300.
All right. Do women know what men want?
No.
Like the whole list?
I think just overall, yes or no. And I said show a picture, and I don't remember what the picture was, y'all. I rushed and did this. Just letting you know. Oh, here we go. So I seen this picture on the internet, and I want y'all to analyze it. It says what women think men want, what men really want. Agree or not?
I think I think it depends.
Yeah, I think it does.
Because I don't think men want money, guns, and women.
But those things will be nice. I don't know if those are off the list.
I mean, that's what some of these rappers is out here showing. They posting their cash and their guns and they women.
They already got it. They don't want it. They got it.
They might got it. That's a good. Anywho. But yeah, I mean, I'm gonna give it to you, friend. But
she ain't answered.
I did.
She said no.
Look at Tiara over here trying to cheat.
You like, what you not gonna do? At least you ain't in the negative, T. You just
right. I'm over here in the negative.
Good job,
But I feel like people don't know. Oh, I'm sorry. I feel like people don't know what they want in general, period. So how can we expect the opposite of us to know what we want?
Right. And that's what FS said. She was like, half the time women don't know what they want. And I was like, that's true. Because half the time, Monday, I might want something on Tuesday. I'll be like, heck no. And even Sunshine know that from like our conversations. I might start out Monday morning, be like, you know what? I like him. He da 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 da. By 5 o'clock, I'm like, girl, da 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 da. I can't stand it.
Chassie be killing me because she be wanting. She date a nice guy, you know. She like, for example, it could be a bank teller, but he ain't hood enough. So now she got to go find.
I ain't never said nobody wasn't hood enough.
But then she go find a hood dude, and he don't talk smart enough. I'm like, which one you want, helpful? For the record, I've never said that nobody wasn't hood enough for me. She did. She didn't. I exaggerated. But my point was, go ahead, Fred. You was about to say something. Go ahead.
I think Chance when they Kevin Gates like out there. I see you, girl. I see.
Things change, doggone it.
Look, Sam agreed with me. Look, Sam agreed. Agreed. Chris said your wants may change from day to day. What's important is what you need. Hey, that's a whole word
That's
right
not
there.
true. But that's not true because your needs can change. Your needs can change just as well as your wants. At one point in time, I may have needed somebody that was, let's just say, more financially stable than me. And now that's not necessarily a need.
That'd be because you needed money at the core, but now
Right.
you want something else because you have money. So your
Right.
need for
So
money.
your needs can change. Your needs can change
I
as you go through life.
I think the surface level needs. I think your basic needs are stay pretty similar.
Really? I don't think so.
I think so. I think
Because
if you somebody who go ahead.
I think a lot of my needs that I wanted whenever I was 20, like needs that I knew that I wanted in a man when I was 20, is different now in my 36. 30, how old am I? However old I am. In my 30s.
You ain't no 36. Go ahead.
in my 30s as a mother, my needs have changed and have shifted from my needs that I had in my 20s. So as you grow, your needs can change as well as your wants can change, but your needs can change as well, because I may have needed unconditional. I can't think of something right now, but I may have needed something in my 20s, like I have to have this in a relationship. But now it's not necessarily something that I need in a relationship.
You agree to disagree? What y'all think?
I see what she's saying. Because I think my needs in a relationship changed from my 20s to my 30s now too.
And even like as my kids, like having kids, my whole everything changed. My wants, my needs, my desires, a whole lot of things shifted whenever I had them.
Your desires. You're going to desires. I don't know. I feel like you always. I don't know. We could talk about it all night. I'm gonna go. Mia said sounds familiar. Oh, I think she was talking about when I said about you wanting the hood dude to talk smart. Chris said for long term, what's more important? What's more important? Sam said, I agree with Chaz. Your needs change from time to time.
Chris.
Mia said, as you grow and mature, things change. I mean, I think that's true to an extent. I still feel like the basic things that you need from a partner long term. I feel like it's so you know what? I'm done. Z said those are wants. Those are wants. See, this is why you should be on here, D, because I want you to explain that. Tiana said, I need a big eggplant. I'm done. They said, why you here? She said, get on.
Hey, Jess.
I think I don't know if they changed that much. I think sometimes you may think that they changed, but when you really look at them, they be the same. You probably packaging them differently, some different words now. Maybe there's more of a focus on it, but I think the things that you needed when you were young, you still need, in college, you still need as an early adult, probably just different packaging. But, you look back at it, you make a mistake. You're like, why did I do that, man? See, you know what? I forgot I still need such and such. And I went off on a tangent thinking I was whatever, but I think it's fine for those basic needs to stay the same. You can always have more. You should have more, don't be selling for the bare minimum of anything.
Right.
But I think those needs are the same, or at least for me, they are. At least that's what I learned in therapy.
I agree. But I still think that your needs change. It's just like if you meet somebody that is experiencing homelessness and they finally get a house, they have a home now, they no longer are in need of a home because they have it. So your needs do change as you grow and as you get things.
But you always needed a home. He just had one and didn't.
Yeah, they don't come off the list. Like if you don't have one, you'll be like, well, I already had that check. I can move on now. I need a house. Give me a box. Like,
even when you was talking about somebody being financially having money, you're gonna always want somebody to be financially stable. Like that ain't. it's still the basic need. You know what I'm saying? Like,
if I was a millionaire, I wouldn't care. If I was a millionaire,
even if I was a millionaire, I would want somebody. I ain't saying he got to be rich, but I would want him to be financially stable and responsible. That wouldn't change because I was rich. You know what I'm saying? Like,
he might kill you and take your money.
Exactly.
Stedman ain't kill Oprah.
I mean,
they ain't married either.
Stedman got his own money though. Stedman got his own money.
You see, they ain't married either. Well, Oprah ain't stupid.
And her need to be married has stayed the same.
Exactly. Chris said, "Don't get what you want confused with what you need." I feel like a lot of us do that. Like, for real, I do that on a weekly basis. And I'm just gonna be real. Sometimes I be thinking I'll be needing something. I don't. I'm blessed.
I eat my tacos and coffee every day.
You don't need them. You want them.
Yes, I
There's
do.
A difference. D said needs are consistent: shelter, food, safety, income. The others are wants.
Yeah. That sounds way better than how I said it.
Oh, you said it just fine. All right, Chassie, your turn. I think.
Let's go with dating is hard for 5, Alex.
For 5, is the worst part of dating is looking.
No, I think that's the easiest part is looking. It's that actual damn first daggone date. When you find out the crackheads.
You know what? And you know she laughing, but that really happened. But we not gonna go back to this stuff. So what is the worst part about dating if it ain't the looking for the people out there?
What's the part of looking? I mean, I don't know. It's because some of that stuff you get to before the first date when you think of like typical first date questions, but you might get to some of that stuff on the phone. For me, the whole getting to know you phase be hard. Just on my patience. Not like it's not hard to do, but I'm like, ugh, gosh, I don't have a favorite color. Let's move on.
I'm so tired of answering this question. It's pink. Doggone it. Do I need to put a shirt on that says my favorite color is pink? I'm tired of answering that question.
Oh my Lord. What you think, friend? What's the hardest part about dating?
I can't call it. I don't know, Chef. The whole thing is a headache to me. It's the whole thing.
Especially when you think that whole thing is going to turn into a real thing, and then it don't, and then you got to start it all over again. And you put all that time and effort into it, and when you work, you know, you got other stuff going on in your life, and you like, I haven't spent, time is so expensive. You like, that's an hour after what's the name? We were talking, and then we talked in the morning. I could have been working out. I could have been so many other things.
Still got this fupa because I was on the phone with you for 2 doggone hours.
You know what?
That's
That was
been in
because
the
of
gym.
tacos. Don't blame that on it. Oh man, never mind. I already read that one. Sam said no. It's time wasted with stupid people.
Child.
Yeah.
Well, or maybe the hard part is when it's just not going to work out. Like when it's really like a good person, you're a good person, but it's like, it's just not clicking. And then like, you can choose to, quote unquote, settle, or, you got to make a choice to, move on.
Yeah.
So can I ask y'all this, ladies that are dating, when in your dating talking stage, are y'all talking to multiple guys at one time, or whenever you find somebody that you kind of click with, do you like cut off everybody else and just focus on that person? So I can answer first. I would say I cut off everybody and I focus on one person. And I feel like that's where I mess up at. I feel like I need to keep talking to the other people because a lot of the times I end up choosing the wrong person. And maybe had I kept the conversation going with the other people, it probably would have been a better situation with them versus the person that I chose to keep around.
Mm. What you think, Francesca?
Do I do that? Is the question. I do that. I do the same
You
thing Passenger does.
you focus on one person.
I like to give people the attention that they need because I know my focus. You know my focus. It ain't there. Like if I got like 5, 6 people in a basket, I can't multitask like that, boo. I can't. Somebody gonna get pushed off by the wayside. I'm sorry. I just nobody's gonna get the attention that they need. So I just tend to just stick with one person. Like I meet people. If I like them, I like them. If I don't, I don't. We click, we click, we click. We don't.
Right. What about you, Tier?
I it depends on how much time I have. Also,
I know that's right.
but it just depends. It depends. I mean, sometimes people be like, well, I'm just, gonna like talk to somebody, and I mean, we'll just see how it goes. And so you can't really focus in on this person. He's just seeing how it goes. Things are loose. And then another person's like, yeah, I'm looking, to be married or something like that. Okay, this one's going to be good. And if you're dating like online or something like I am, this could be like 3 matches in one day, and you'll be like, okay, that statement makes the most sense. You cut the other ones off because the guy who said he wanted to be married, he in this thing, he only sent that one message. He said nothing for 2 days, and the one who's just looking is ready to go out, and then you match with another guy who's in your area, and so then you just play it out and see what works. Until somebody says, you know what, this is working, and I feel like this is working, and we are only going to date each other and see where that goes. So that's how I do it. But I am single, so who's to say that that is the right way to do things? That's just the way I have done things currently. And it's TMI, all of my therapy session, but I had a therapist who was telling me about online dating, and she was like, it's the women who'll be like, well, yeah, I'm talking to this great guy. So the guys will be like, yeah, I'm talking to like, 4, girls or something that I met, and this and this. So they're never like, I met this one person who's great, so that's never, she's like, so, you be online, but I'm just saying that I don't hear the same things from guys that I hear from the ladies. So there's that.
I think that's true. Sam made a good point. He said, what did they do to deserve your focus time? So do y'all feel like y'all are waiting? Are y'all waiting long enough to even make them deserve that time? Or are they just saying the right things at the right moment? You're like, okay, he might be the one.
The right things at the right moment, the consistency, the communication. They made, like Tiara said, the one that said, I want to get married, you ain't hear from him in 2 days. But then the other person is like consistently sending messages or calling, and it's like continuous conversation. So it's kind of easier, like with me, between work, kids, extracurricular activities, like I don't have that much time. So if somebody is able to keep my attention, then it's just easier for me to just focus on that person. Versus trying to juggle everybody. Into the rotation.
Everybody.
They juggling.
Right, that part.
Third ball up in the air.
Does somebody know them? Who is this Willie Bill, Tierra?
Hey, Willie.
He said y'all
Willie
capping.
said we capping.
I am not. I'm not.
Tiana said you a pimp.
I am not.
And then Willie came back and said you a player. Don't do Tierra like this. Don't do Tierra like this.
Don't show me.
It's always the quiet one. It's the quiet one.
It is. TNT for your secrets, girl.
Silent, but
let us know when you're doing a Zoom class.
Oh man, Sam said it's easier to text / message when you have nothing to do. I mean, they got too much time.
I mean, I be talking. I be on the phone with them too. We be on the phone cupcaking, be walking around with a broom acting like I'm in Flagcore again, just talking.
You know what? I
That's so
can't.
funny.
Laying on the bed with my feet doing like this.
I can't. Where do we left off? Who went last? I'm not with her. Well, don't laugh at her.
Is it my turn again? Chaz?
I don't even know what time.
Yes,
Yeah, go ahead,
turn.
Tiara. Go ahead. Go ahead.
We can't see it.
Willie, I can't
Oh,
believe you
dang.
came on here lying on
My
me
bad.
like that.
My bad. Chastity done took me all off my game. Go ahead.
Let me see. Let's go dating this hard for 4. I ain't winning anyway.
Oh, I'm back
People do not take dating seriously. Is this true? Do you agree?
True.
No. People do not know how to date.
Oh, I said true. That ain't even the answer. Is that
It's
wrong?
fine. Yeah. I'm gonna give you the points.
People do not take.
Hey.
Well, no, she
She's
said
in the
no.
lead.
Right. She said
Yeah.
no, that would be the opposite.
Yeah.
No. I do take it serious, like each time though. Somebody told me I was taking it too serious. I was like, Jill, I'm not trying to change your life tomorrow. I was like, change my life. I don't know if I'm taking it that serious. I didn't think I was putting it out there to be that serious, but whatever. So
Why do y'all think people think how can dating be taken too serious anyway? Ain't you supposed, when you're dating someone, ain't you supposed to be serious?
it depends on what you're dating for. If you're just dating to be dating, then it's not serious. If you're dating because you want a relationship, then it's a little more serious. If you're dating because you want a relationship and you don't have a lot of time, it's real serious.
Right.
So
I don't
essentially,
know.
thought and dating for marriage.
Would you say? Would you say thought?
Not-
Yeah, those are the 3 stages of dating.
Uh-huh.
I agree.
I mean, if you're dating to be thought, and then it should be serious anyway, because that's that's gonna come further along in the relationship. But if you're just dating to be thought, and that's gonna come up a lot sooner, you need to take that seriously because you need to find out sexual backgrounds, you need to find out the status, when the last time you've been to the doctor, and that should be taken a little more seriously.
Lord.
To me,
All right, mama. All right, mama T. All right, mama T. This show don't. They ain't thinking none of that.
I just said,
They ain't thinking that. They putting on that magnum that is too big anyway and going on.
I am. Oh. Okay. Them funky ass magnums. Stop, y'all. Leave them alone.
I cannot. Sam said it was very true. Tiana said, I agree, but I guess it depends on the person and what they are looking for at the moment, which is what Tiara said. And Willie said, dating is easy, not serious at all, just trying to find out if I really like you. Feel like you should know that before you start wasting each other's time.
People be changing. I be telling you that all the
You
time.
right.
They be changing.
They
They might talk
change,
to you on a
child.
Saturday. They feeling real calm. On Monday, the work start getting to them, and they feeling agitated, and they just started. You didn't even know they were cussing before. Now they.
So I talked to a guy for 2 months, and he was really good, really nice, and then turned out to be a crackhead. Y'all think I'm playing?
I need to know more about this.
She's so serious.
Do tell.
No, we ain't got time. No, you tell him after the show. We ain't got time. That'll be the after party.
I tell y'all.
Real crack.
Real crack, girl. He was making it.
Homemade.
I just hard to believe. It's hard to believe he ain't
locally made.
You ain't gonna tell me he showed not one sign.
He didn't, but then after I found out that he was on drugs, it was like a whole light switch came on in everything that he did. I was like, are you snorting right now? Like, what are you doing?
That could have been your chance to take care of your partner.
Huh?
You know what? Bye.
I'm just kidding.
I'm done. Well, I'm done. Bye. I am done.
I was just playing.
Wait a minute.
Willie said I will say something about that Magnum, but my sister up here, Tiana said,
Go
good
ahead
job,
and tell us,
Willie.
Willie.
No,
Go ahead and
no,
tell
don't
us,
do
Willie.
it. No. We won't do it. We didn't do it. All right, friend, it's your turn.
Let me have true or no for 400.
True or no? Opposites attract.
Is that what they say?
So you going
True or
because that's a no.
What?
They said it's actually false. It's not
Really?
true at all. It is
So I need to find somebody on my level. Is what you're saying?
What do y'all feel like they mean by opposites attract? Anyway, like how deep of an opposite?
I don't know, because I used to think that, like, whenever they would say opposites attract, it'd be like one person is an introvert, the other person is an extrovert. But I don't necessarily think that that's true now. So I guess I kind of agree with the fact that opposites don't attract.
Yeah. It definitely says that people tend to be attracted to someone who is similar to them in some form or fashion. So I guess when you say opposites attract, it's literally supposed to be opposite. Like y'all are completely two totally different people. And in reality, is you was drawn to this person for y'all got something that's not opposite. You know what I mean? Like
right.
I think it can in the beginning, but later on,
right. And then somebody gonna be bored, somebody gonna want to go out, and somebody ain't. Somebody like movies, somebody don't. Like, what y'all gonna do together?
Right. I'll go ahead and get those questions out of the way. They be like, I'm a homebody. Well, no, this ain't gonna work because I'm not a homebody. Doggone it. So let's go ahead and block each other. Block.
Straight to block?
Yes. I ain't got time. I'm not wasting time. They be like, I don't like to go to bars and all this kind of stuff. Blocked. I ain't got time because I like to, sometimes I want to go sit at the bar and take some shots and just sit with my boo and we have a conversation. You don't want to do that? We ain't got time. Block. Keep it moving.
Dang. Straight like that. No chaser. No chaser. Sam said not complete opposites. You have to have something in common to get the process started. I agree.
Yeah.
I have something. You gotta have something. All right, who next? Chassis, back to you.
I feel like Tiara ain't winning in a while. Let's do dating is hard for 2.
Online dating is the preferred way of dating for most people.
I think no. I don't agree. I think it's just the easiest way.
One of the facts that it did say no, but one of the facts that it said is that men have to spend hours looking for matches compared to women. Women get lots of matches but deal with more drama. Is that true?
You know what? That might be true because when I be asking the guys, like I would tell them my horror stories, and I ask them like, "So what happened to you?" They're like, "Oh, well, I mean, the craziest thing that happened to me was me and this girl went out to eat." And she ordered a steak medium rare and it came out too red and she was upset and flipped out on the waitress. I'm like, that's it? That's all? That's the only thing that you done encountered throughout this whole Tinder life is that.
Wow.
Like, go you.
Wow. That's terrible. That's terrible. All right. Some of the drama it was talking about is when women get random eggplant pics or stuff as well. All you said was hello. You got a Google number just with it?
Yeah. Because if you use your real number, sometimes they'll send it from a different number because it's your number. So I was like, I gotta get a Google number. It's crazy. They just be send them out.
Yeah. Willy-nilly. I'm like, you don't put that thing up.
But not sent. Well, it depends on the site. But
Sam, look at Sam. You know, Sam. I gave Sam a job when the other week when I got into my wreck. I went to the ER And I told Sam, because I forgot that Sam worked at the hospital, and I said, Sam, we've been friends for too long, and I'm single, and you in here working with doctors, and you got me out here being single, and you should hook me up. So I told him he had a month to get it together. Here's Sam.
Together.
Proud
I hope
of
this
him.
doctor
Shout out to
ready. I hope that
Sam.
doctor ready. Sam, you sure you got to work with him? You sure?
He be trying to get Sam fired by July. Like me over that crazy girl.
Yeah, you in the office. Fast. All right, friend. I think we're back to you.
It was Tierra.
Yeah,
I'm thinking, that's what I said. I'm
already.
She just went, did she?
I thought I
Yeah.
did. Fran, you gotta go. I think. I don't know.
Mhm.
I really don't know.
It don't matter. I'm winning. Oh no, I ain't. Say it.
All right, let's do dating is hard for 100.
All righty, finishing up. Dating is hard. Whoever believes that dating is I can't even read now. Who believes that dating is harder, men or women?
Probably women.
True. Yeah, you are. You are. It says 55% versus 39% think women think that dating is harder. Why you think that's the case? Why you think it's
Cause that was your last in your last answer. We deal with more drama than men do. We don't.
I don't know. I ain't dated in forever. I have no idea.
Girl, you done been single before. You know how it is. Don't act like you done been married your whole damn life. You done been single and you know how it was out there. Doggone it. She act like she been married since she turned 20.
I've been married all my life. I don't know nothing, okay?
God. Man, I thought men just be like, it's not working, that's over. And women be like, I mean, gosh, he's, tearing my nerves up a little bit, but we're gonna see what happened on Tuesday. We kind of just be, waiting for it to build up to enough drama. Men is like, oh, there's drama. On to the next one. So there's no chance to have no horror stories. That was a sign. She cussed out the waiter. He didn't like that. This is a woman who be cussing, so there's no need to wait. It's over. Drama free.
I don't know if I agree with that 100% here, because I heard some of these men out here dating with these crazy tail women.
Those the ones they with, not dating.
Those the ones they end up settling down with.
Now once they in there,
you might be right. You might be right. Sam said women. Sam says women set higher standards. Do you agree with that?
I do.
That's interesting.
Why is it interesting?
You don't think so, Tierra?
I know men with some pretty high standards. I can't even get on a ladder to reach. I'm like, that's not me. You seem like a real, nice conservative lady. I'm like, oh, that's the list.
Most of us ain't conservative.
You know what it is? Men will probably still shoot their shot at a woman that has all those standards. And a lot of women, we be like, oh no, I'm not even going to deal with that. But the men, they'll still go ahead and shoot their shot. She was like, you got to be 6'5".
Honey, a man will shoot his shot and be athletic build. A man can be homeless sitting on the side of the road with a rollator, no teeth, no job, no food. Yeah, you look good.
They sure will.
Hey, what are you offering, sir? What are you offering?
Anybody got to be offering nothing, baby. Just giving you a compliment. That's all.
Yeah. You can't just be pretty.
Just think you're pretty and you smell nice.
Oh gosh, it made me think about this one time we was hanging out in Greensboro, me and my cousins, and this homeless guy had came up to the car, and we was like just talking to him, having a good old conversation. And he was telling my cousin how beautiful she was. He was like, "You so pretty, you so pretty." He said, "I promise you, if I was your man and you fart, I'll go and smell it every time." I was
What?
That
like,
is
"You see,
so sweet.
me?"
No.
I'm just kidding,
You're
but
shooting that shot.
it was
Play down
unique.
the play.
You know, it was unique, okay, and
Okay.
creative.
All right.
Where you going with this, T? Where you going with this?
I'm just trying to.
She's trying to be positive. She's trying to be positive.
Oh, Jesus.
That's
Somebody
hilarious.
said confidence was attractive in the chat. I don't know who said that, but I remember, and that
Yep.
sounds like a confident man.
He was confident, and he shot his shot.
I can't. He shot it. I literally. I can't. Willie said. Willie said women because y'all think it's a relationship. It's a difference.
I don't be thinking it's a relationship. Really?
Women
Dating
do.
is not a relationship.
Yeah, a lot of women do think that. Yeah. I know a lot of women that think that. I'm like, girl, go. I got a boyfriend. I'm like, y'all are not together. Y'all went on one date, girl. Stop
Sometimes
saying
he
you
ain't
got a
been on a date.
boyfriend.
He just invited you over one night. Ain't even went on no date.
Y'all ain't
Let's
doing
just be
that
real.
for punching.
He
Y'all
ain't
just
done
punching.
nothing.
He
ain't
took you to
promised you
Wendy's to get a
nothing,
4 for
said
4.
nothing.
Oh,
Right.
go to
He don't even know your last name. That girl Brittany. They don't even know your name. Hey. I can't.
I
And
agree.
Sam
I
said-
agree, Willie.
Sam says standards in a relationship and dating are completely different, but should they be completely different? I can understand why they are some different. Should they be completely different?
No, they shouldn't.
Well, I guess
And
that
I
depends
don't
on
feel
what
like
you're
it's
dating
fun.
for. Huh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. That's
If you
true.
just starting,
Yeah,
then you should have no expectations.
yeah. Because when I was out here dating for Thotton, I ain't had no expectations.
I wasn't dating for
Don't
no
call
time.
me.
If I was starting, I'm just calling you. Hey, how you doing? What's up? Coming over. I ain't dating nobody doing no old dating. Too much
No,
work
we
for
used
nothing.
to go out. We used to go out.
For
to eat and
what?
everything.
I can do that with my
That was
friends.
fun.
She was hungry. It gotta
Right. Nigga was gonna feed me. You think I was sitting there being hungry? Doggone it. Me
That's
and
too
my
much.
friends, we was just gonna go to Wendy's. He said he wanted to take me somewhere else that cost a little bit more money. Doggone it.
I'm done. I'm done.
Like I'm gonna go with
You out
my
here.
friends. I'm gonna go to
You out
Texas
here.
Roadhouse and get me some biscuits.
You
I
know
want to
what?
eat
Bye.
some.
Stand up. Oh my God, I can't stand it. Oh man, we already at time and we didn't even make it through this whole bull. Y'all want to keep going? You want to cut it off?
Ooh, child. Last time I said keep going, I got too drunk. But we keep going because I'm good.
Oh, I didn't even fix me a drink. I should have.
I almost had to take off the whole thing. She just
Look, the next day I said, "Girl, why didn't you block me?" Right, Sam. I didn't want the 4 for 4. I wanted the 2 for 22. Doggone it.
What is that? Applebee's? Bye. I'm done. I am done. Who turned this? And I don't even know who turned these.
I feel like it's Tiara's turn. I don't think
really is
she
my
went about
turn
a
this
year.
time. It wasn't my turn before. Let's do the true or not for 3.
True or no? Can you say thanks to a man? So let me preference this a little bit. All he did was inbox you and said, "Hello, beautiful. You looking good today." You said thanks. You got a reaction. That's the preference.
So you think, can you say thanks without it leading to nothing more?
Uh-huh.
Oh, Jesus. I don't know. No, yeah.
It ain't really an answer. I'm just gonna this is what the picture I see. Is that true? Do that happen? Look, Chaz, it happened this morning. Do that
On
happen,
Facebook,
y'all?
yes, that happens.
Mhm.
It's either gonna be where you from, how you doing, Miss Lady, or
Mhm.
a random eggplant pic. It's gonna be one of those three.
A random eggplant pic just from thank you.
Child,
Shit.
Mhm.
you should see these things in my messenger.
You keep them all in there.
Hell yeah. I keep them in case one day I might want to straddle down that road. I need to go back and remember what it looked like.
I
Doggone it.
am done.
That's so funny. I think I recognize you. Hold on.
There you go.
You need a
May 26, 2016. There you go.
Is this you?
Now, when you sent me the picture, it had a little curve in it. I'm thinking you got that thing on Google. It ain't looking at
That would be
It
the way
ain't
to go.
curving the way I thought it was curving.
that
I'll
ain't
be
right.
mad as hell.
You gotta do a side-by-side analysis. Now, let me stop.
I'll be mad as hell. Somebody sent me a curve and then it ain't curved.
You know what?
Call the police.
D said, Sam said, don't talk about my brothers out here like that. Well, if the shoe fit.
They do though. You post a picture, a new picture. Hey, you look so beautiful. Thank you. You seen anybody now? You're like, oh, sir.
Here we go.
Why not just lead with that? Why can't you just lead with that? That's what it is.
And then you see the message like above. If y'all were already friends, you had already said no, thank you before. Like it's right there. Remember, if you look above, there's a no thank you. You gotta scroll up.
That's what you should do is screenshot it, circle that conversation, send it back to him.
And that's where all the guys would be like, sometimes you just want to tell a woman she pretty. And I'm like, well, we just had some experiences.
Right, literally. Last week, last month, yesterday. Just said
this morning.
All right, friend, it's your turn again.
Oh shucks. Okay. It ain't nothing to choose from. True or not, 500.
500. True or not? Men will be in your inbox today and in the hospital with their newborn in the morning.
Yes. Yes.
That's true as well. You know, and I asked a friend, I was like, is it cheating if you don't follow through? It was like, yeah, just the request is already, you know.
Right.
A problem. It's a whole problem.
It's the audacity for me. It's the audacity. And you on Facebook with it like this and everything, like happy family.
It ain't even the hospital and newborn thing. That right there can be, you know, they could have had a one night stand and then they had a baby. She got pregnant, but they ain't together. That's possible. Ask these people that reached out on actual wedding days.
Ooh.
And was like, all you got to do was say the word and I'll call this thing off. No, boo, go get married to your queen. Leave me alone. On the day, Tiara.
So he probably was like, if she says yes, then this is a sign that I've been asking for.
The audacity.
Go marry her.
That's crazy.
Sam said, are there really thirst traps though? Are they really thirst traps though?
With our pictures that we be posting?
No.
I don't think so.
No, my Facebook is to say, look at me. I am wholesome. If you look at my page and you want to hire me, I am hireable.
Oh, I'm done. I'm
that
dead.
Is Tierra, that's coming out of Tierra's mouth?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, I
Girl,
thought
my
this was
page.
recorded. I thought
It's
this was
nothing crazy
recorded.
on there.
I ain't
Let me
seen
see.
there's something crazy up there.
What on mine? You did
You know
not.
what?
You
I'm
ain't
over
seen
to the
nothing
next
crazy on my
comment.
page.
I'm over to the next comment. We're not doing TT like this. We're not doing TT like this.
We already found out that TT is a pimp on the low.
Now, that was my family, and they lying.
It always be the family. It always be the family. Mia say they will be at the hospital in your inbox. What ain't even the day before?
Baby head.
Popping out.
So do miss you.
You get a snap. You get a Snapchat. You get a Snapchat of the womb in the background. Just the whole womb in the background.
I wish oh if
I'm pulling up. Okay.
I know that ain't JoJo's head crowning, and you sit here taking a picture.
That's probably the right time. Her mama in there acting funny.
You wouldn't be acting like this, would you?
I am done.
You seen it looking on Use now? He's like, I think there's one that hasn't had a baby in my inbox. I can get another one.
Oh my God.
I don't know why men be like that.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I don't know why either. I really don't. Sam said it will not be tomorrow. It will be at the same time. I see it. Then he said, I'm sorry. Then he said, well, they are not really their queen if they are looking. That's facts.
Right.
And she said, no, we ain't. She said, they ain't playing. They said that. She said, they ain't lying, T. She said, they ain't lying.
They are lying. Why y'all doing me like that? I'm online. And I forever. You gonna have people thinking I'm a pimp for real.
She ain't I'm gonna ask her to come back. She ain't gonna never come back.
I'm gonna
have to flag this episode. I'm gonna take it down.
Y'all messing up her digital footprint.
I
know that's right. No, that's right. Don't do that. Don't do that. All right, we're gonna do one more. Frank, hold up, no. Chastity. I got it together, Chastity.
Okay, let's do. Is that appropriate for 400?
Is it appropriate for a woman to be a homemaker to men?
That's plural.
I told you I was Russian.
Are we in a polyamorous relationship?
Right.
Yeah, that's boy.
Not. I ain't even waiting for the answer. I'm done with her.
I was just thinking, I mean, if it's multiple men, I don't know how I can be a homemaker in all them homes.
You know what? Don't laugh at her.
Hey,
do not
make it work.
Laugh at her.
Gotta get a lead for one of them. Shoot.
I wanted to get y'all opinion on. Don't. I'm gonna get y'all opinion on one more thing. I'm not.
I ain't hear what she said.
Go ahead, friend.
I don't know what I said. What I say? Oh, you go ahead and get a baby for a few of them. That's all I said. It wasn't nothing serious. Crazy.
All right. So I seen this on Facebook. I want to get y'all. I know
T. Making coffee.
Wow, that was loud. Let's see this one. This is why you have to remove. This is why you gotta do. Can't deal with folks. Gonna be loud and put your butt in the camera.
My bad.
So it says 98% of children have absent fathers because of their mother's behavior.
That ain't a damn phone.
Honey. Why are women always getting blamed? That's what I want to know. Why are we always getting blamed for y'all not doing what y'all supposed to do?
Because why somebody else's behavior make you not want to take care of your child? Did the child do something to you? It's a
Right.
child. It's a child.
That part. That part.
And y'all can go
Make
to
it
court.
make sense.
Y'all can go to court to get
Men,
visitation, sometimes custody. Because sometimes you probably could go ahead and get custody of the doggone child if you want to, but you don't want to. And you want to
Amen.
use the excuse of my baby mom won't let me see the kids. No, she'll let you see them. Come get these kids. We tired. Doggone it. I need a nap.
Mm-hmm.
ain't none of the women I know don't let they baby daddy come get their kids. None of them. I don't know not one.
Me either.
Not
No, I know
one.
one. I know one. I will say I do know one that won't let her baby daddies come get their kids. But I constantly try to preach that gospel into her. Like, child, let them have separate relationships outside of you. Because and I honestly do feel like a lot of what they lack in has to deal with the fact that whenever they come around, she does look at it as a quote unquote relationship. And I think that that's a big issue. And she does need to draw the line. I was like, just let them have their relationship with their kids and keep it moving. Whenever he called, don't just go ahead and give the phone to your daughter. Like, there's no reason for you to talk to him.
Right.
I don't talk to my baby daddy. He called. I'd be like, boys, here, take the phone. I don't have to talk to you.
Sam said maybe 50%. Y'all think it's 50%? Y'all think it's that high?
Mm-mm. I think it's
I
maybe
can't say
10.
I don't know anybody who doesn't have an issue, but I don't know enough about the issues to speak
Right.
on. But there are
Right.
some, women who be causing some problems.
This is
But
true.
the same law that I got is the same laws you got. The same court systems I got is the same court systems you got.
I know
Same
some people it
lawyers.
didn't work out for. Court don't be working out for everybody.
It don't, but if you want to talk a percentage, 75% of men don't even try.
Right.
That
They
part.
just
true.
assume.
Then don't try.
They don't try.
Because I'd be like, the same Google that women use to know their rights and know what benefits they can get and everything, you can use that same Google to find out what you can do to get your child. And a lot of people mistake, I don't know if it's like this in every state, but I know in North Carolina for a fact, people assume that just because they are on child support that they automatically have visitation rights. Yes, you do have rights to your child, but in North Carolina, that's not necessarily
two separate things.
Yeah, it's two separate things, and a lot of men don't know that. And I'm like, you can find that out on Google. You can find that out on Google.
Yeah.
You can utilize legal aid. Legal aid is
Yep.
free, boo. It's free. Utilize your services. But then they'll come up with excuses of, well, I don't want to take my baby mama through that stuff. But you willing to let CC go through it. And CC gonna be 23 and gonna be feeling like her daddy didn't love her. Like, take the mama through that stuff. Let CC know that you love her and you fought for her.
Yeah.
Doggone it.
Yep.
That's true. I think fighting for it is important.
Yeah.
Yep.
Even if you win.
Right. At least you can say you tried, but you ain't even got a fighting chance when your child get grown and learn. You ain't, and no matter what you say, I don't care if mama was plumb crazy. It ain't no excuse for not trying. Point blank period. If it was the other way around and women didn't try, we get put in the dirt.
And if she was plumb crazy and you didn't try, even more so, like, so you knew that she was crazy and you left me with her. 100%.
And then you find out later on, like, they was getting their behind toe up every day off of stupid stuff like, you put ice in my sink and was getting beat. And then the daddy like, oh, you know, you was going through that. Well, if you had tried to fight, you probably would have known.
Right. Sam said the child is being used as currency. I mean, I think that's true for some folks as well. But like we said, you know, child support and custody is two different things, and we got to quit you saying it's one and the same. Because I can still sit here and take baby daddy on child support. If he owe me $11,000, guess what? He still got a right to see his child. It don't go hand in hand.
Half-time child support ain't even worth. It ain't worth it. It's only 20% of their income, and half these niggas ain't even making that much money. So next.
Vince said that's a lie. They are absent because they are just plumb sorry. You knew her attitude when you laid with her, and did you really expect it to change because of the child? Wow.
So I don't agree with that. You knew her attitude. Okay. Because people change. So I agree and then I don't agree. Because people do change after kids come into the picture. Men can be really good boyfriends, but not a good father. Not a good daddy.
Right. D said the percentage listed is probably too high, but there are several women who talk bad about the fathers and or are always slandering them, primarily because he is happy with someone else. I mean, that happens too, but
I talk shit and I slander mines, and that motherfucker ain't happy with nobody else, and I don't care. I slander him in front of his face. At this point, I don't care. I used to didn't, but at this point, I'm tired.
I'm saying I've never been that parent who just I'm talking to my homegirls. I might be like, all right, he ain't doing what he's supposed to do, but I never go to my child and say he's sorry, no matter what.
Not to the kids. No,
it still didn't change nothing. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm probably the most laid back baby mama ever, and it's still the same result. So it happens. There are several awesome men who want to be in their child's life, but their mother make it difficult. Oftentimes, she is listening to single mama friends. Spite and jealousy is real. I mean, it's true too. To an extent. It's true too.
I agree. Sometimes. Yeah. I think maybe my circle is just different, and so I don't see a lot of that type of behavior. A lot of my single friends, they are not spiteful. They're not jealous. They want their baby daddies to come be a part of their kids' life. We want a break, Jody. Mama needs to have fun too. Doggone it.
Right. All right, y'all. We've been on an hour and 36 minutes. So it's time to roll out. Any last words for the people? Fran, Tierra.
Y'all check out my future podcast coming in 1795 years from now.
I was listening for it.
That girl ain't got time. I love to see that.
None. All over the place.
She can't even. I'm surprised she focused this long. This hour 36 minutes. You ain't focused the whole time. A lot of these people on this good internet.
She be focused. Don't come for her. She be focused.
Exactly. I be having it together.
Sam said Chastity B Circle is a different breed of women. You all are good women. I mean, I think most women are pretty good.
Sam
too. Look, Vern talking about don't leave. I just got on. Finish the game. I'm sorry, Vern. We got to go. But thank y'all so much for being on with us. We truly appreciate y'all. We'll have to bring y'all back for part 2. And hopefully D will come on next time. I ain't gonna hold my breath though.
Well, we're gonna do a men versus women.
Oh, men versus women would be good. Men versus women would be good. But thank y'all so much for tuning in. If you haven't done it yet, please go like our page, share, follow. We on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, and we are on most audio podcast platforms like Apple and Spotify and iHeart and all the good. Anything you got, we on there. So go listen, follow, subscribe, comment alone, even if you watch it or listen to it later. We definitely appreciate it. This is the end of our women's, showing us powerful Black women edition month. Next month, we're going to have men on every week. So y'all be looking forward to that as well. And we'll see you guys later. That's it. Y'all two stay on, but I'm going to play the vid and we're going to get off the live. All right. Have a good night. Bye-bye. Bye.
Oh, that's what happened.